Eve. They told me earlier, Holy Saturday. Didn't know that. Really thought it was Easter Eve. Just kidding. But check under your seats. Who's got the golden egg? Everybody check under your seats for the golden egg. There's no golden egg. Who's been to an improv show before? Raise your hand. Thank you. Give yourselves a round of applause. Who's never been to an improv show before? Raise your hand and say yes. 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 Well, tonight's show will be interactive. We will be asking for your input to fuel the scenes that we do here tonight. So, to get things started, let me ask, let's just practice that a little bit. If I ask this side of the room, what's your favorite color? You would say? Green. Purple. Wrong. Let's try this. If I were to ask this side of the room, what's the first car you ever drove? You would say? Green. Good. Better. If I ask this side of the room, you reach into the glove box, you pull aside the owner's manual, and the weirdest thing you got in there is what? A gun. Good. He's ready. This man's ready. All right, one more. Nobody ever gets this one wrong. All right, you're home, you're alone, no one's around, no one will know what you turn on the television. There's no search history, there's nothing. What's the creepiest thing that you would... No, I'm just kidding, you guys got it. Let me get my cast out here. Let's give it up for LB. Dave, Joe. Let me get an activity for Joe to be doing right now. Any activity at all, you can't be wrong. Jumping on a roof? Is that what you said? So that was the wrong, no, I'm just kidding. As if jumping on a roof. Let me get a body position that Dave could be in. Any body position at all. Downward dog. Remember, it's easy. Did I hear downward dog? Yes. Always keep downward dog. Dave prefers to do downward dog facing the audience. Okay. So we're going to do a little game. One of our other actors will clap. They will take the body position of one of their fellow castmates and continue and start a new scene in that same body position. This is called freeze tag.
I told you that is not the right position for sumo wrestling. Exactly. That's how you do it. Sumo, no.
Freeze! Oh, I've been waiting for this a long time. Oh, that caught me off guard.
That's enough.
What do you mean?
We just started.
First.
Okay. I'm walking. I'm really walking. I'm not as strong as I thought I was.
Freeze! If you want to date my daughter, you gotta feel my hands. That's how it's gonna be.
Your hands are even softer than your daughter's hands.
I told you, honey. He's the one.
Ring around the road, pocket full of posts.
Guys!
Oh, just let it out. When you get this drunk, it's just better just let it out. I got your hair, honey. I got your hair. Oh, watch my feet. Watch my feet.
42. I signed up to be center.
Yeah, give me the damn ball, dude.
This is how it's done.
Freeze!
Oh.
Oh, I've been waiting for this for a long time.
Yes! Oh, baby! Push!
Is it coming? You did this to me!
I found the remote control. You're not going to believe this.
Oh my God!
Stop putting it on the couch.
I'm sorry. I'm lazy. I don't put things away.
Freeze! I thought gym class started when we got out of the locker room, coach.
I called you in early, Kyle. That's why you're doing so well on this class.
Didn't we go over safe words or something last week?
Yeah, whatever.
King, please! You think you're a man? You think you're a man?
I did until you called me in your office, Dad.
You're gonna prove that you're a man. Here, take your baby sister. Release.
Get up! I told you the bungee cord wasn't strong enough.
Come on, we're gonna do parasailing next.
I don't like all these risky situations here you're putting me in.
Freeze! Stop, this hurts. Stop pushing. Oh, come on, I'm sorry. Oh, you're so mean to me. Oh, let go of my hair.
If you're gonna be a tulip in the play, you have to learn how to be planted.
You were told no more curse words. Now you will stay in the cage. Listen.
I'm sorry.
Listen. You want to be tough like your brother? You want to be tough like your brother? You will learn to obey your father's rules. This is the biggest cage.
Freeze! Go ahead, get your camera. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes. November. Yes.
Yes, I can make the mouse fit inside of the rabbit. Watch, it's just it's like turducken, but not.
Okay, now we make the rabbit go in here.
You have my remote there.
Thank you. That was freestyle.
Sometimes we actually like to get to have some hearty debates here. And we're actually going to have a little bit of a courtroom setting this time. So, not something heavy. We don't want Roe versus Wade stuff, but stuff like maybe peanut butter versus chocolate, dogs versus cats. What's some kind of debate? Two things that you've been going around your head. You're wondering, see which one's better. Anything at all? iPhones, okay. iPhones versus what?
Android.
iPhone versus Android, a very popular choice. The two most popular smartphones, they command 89% of the market, of the smartphone market. Don't ask you how I know this. Microsoft is 5% and everything else is just the other 6%. But it's true, it's knowledge you're getting from just the money class. And we're actually going to start, basically, I'm the bailiff here. That's all I'm doing right here. I'm just sort of introducing these things. So we're actually doing iPhones versus Androids. But to get things rolling, we actually need two defense counsels here, two actually, lawyers, two sets of 4 lawyers, 2 sets of 2 lawyers. It'll be 4 lawyers that we're going to be getting. The judge is going to do a better job, but let me bring out my attorneys first. Let me bring out my 4 attorneys. They've been working on this for a long time, debating their sides. Who's representing the iPhone today?
We got it.
You got the iPhone. Who's representing the Androids? I guess you guys are at default. Yeah. So now all rise for the Honorable Judge Tom.
You may be seated. The matter before the court today is the iPhone versus the Android. You are the Android, and you are representing the iPhone. Is that correct? Aye. And Justice Cow.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Who will begin their opening arguments?
We will, Your Honor.
Go right ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, today you're going to be hearing some compelling arguments about which smartphone system is the best. We are here to convince you that it's the iPhone that is clearly better than the Android. Let's look at the facts, ladies and gentlemen. Let's look at the facts. Can we look at the facts, please? The fact is, iPhone came first before Android. So if you have a smartphone that came first, automatically that is the best. That's the way it works. Humans, we came before monkeys. That's a fact. That makes us best. So automatically you must acquit that iPhone is the best. Thank you.
Thank you, counsel. Counsel?
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I will not insult your intelligence. As a country, we believe in free access for everyone. These folks don't communicate well with other devices. They hold secrets, all kinds of secrets. And you can't get access to the different programs. We're for everyone, for the people! We will show you that the Android device is the best choice for everyone.
Thank you, counsel. You are wearing a cow suit.
Yes, sir.
Gentlemen, begin.
I want to tell you a story about a boy. An 18-year-old boy named Timmy. Now, Timmy had the heart of a lion and the hair of a freaking rock star. But Timmy is gone. Timmy's not around anymore. You know why? Because Timmy had an android, and it took over his body, and it killed him.
Objection! It didn't kill him. It took over his body, and now it runs him. It's from a factory in East Palisades.
I'm going to have to sustain that. I believe that's actually true. Counsel?
The reason that iPhones, and the reason I'm wearing this, I apologize, Your Honor, I'm in witness protection. But the reason the iPhone is so evil, is because it's why can't we have eye ears and eye stomachs? No, it's got to be iPhone. No, it should be earphone. That's where the phone comes from. It goes in your ear.
Objection! I can think of at least 20 other places earphones can go.
Suck it on. Sustain.
All right. Now you're talking about how great Androids are. Let me tell you how great iPhones are. You can call people. I mean, hello.
You can call people on your landline. You can call people on your Android.
I'm sorry, you said landline. Nobody likes that.
All right. Like I said, you can call people, but you can do more than just call people on an iPhone. No, you can send them messages. You thought you could do that with the computer. No, you can do that with your iPhone. Can Android do that?
Objection! Sort of. I had an iPhone, and everybody kept sending me messages. My mom sent me a weird one night when she was drunk, and I didn't like it.
I'm going to sustain that. I was with her.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm dressed like a cow to show you the commonality of everyone in this world. Our device!
Objection! Her teeth are facing the audience.
Sustain that. Sustain that.
Thank you. Let's go back to the earlier little man boy.
Objection!
Yeah.
His teeth are facing the audience. Even though I look like Steve Jobs in this
Objection! He really looks like Kanye West.
He does look like Kanye West. I'm going to sustain that.
All right. Folks, let me tell you something. If Timmy were here today, he would say, don't go for androids. No, 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 because androids are the devil. Satan made androids to compete with iPhones, which clearly came from Jesus. Fact. Fact. Look it up. It's called the Bible.
On Easter Eve.
On Easter Eve.
Make me sick, you two.
Objection, they're bringing church in here.
Normally I would sustain that, but you are wearing a cow suit, so I'm going to overrule you.
All right. So, you got your iPhone. And
Never mind, I'm going to sustain it anyway, because he doesn't see anything else.
Folks, it's an easy decision. It's an easy decision. These guys here, they're sending these messages, and little Timmy's so confused because all his friends are telling him it's stupid. He's
Objection!
isolationist! Yes!
Timmy is gone.
It's better for him if he would have been an android.
What's next? What are you going to bring into the first meat? What's next? Gluten?
Order in the court. Order in the court.
Sorry, Judge.
Sorry about little Timmy. He's dead as an iPhone
I have
3.
little Timmy's
I can't believe it.
Neither do I, but I'm going to sustain it anyway because he might be in there. Timmy was
ashes, I'm not an animal.
Look, I'm going to ask you to go to your closing arguments now, and then we'll send it to the jury. Counselor?
Members of the jury, the reason that the iPhone is so evil is because their lawyers are liars, which is redundant. I know, but it's true. Little Timmy is right there. And if you looked for little Timmy, you aren't believing these liars. And we should win this case. Thank you.
Thank you. My colleague here. Ladies and gentlemen, you know who says iPhones suck? People who don't have them. All the people who are high and mighty on Androids are
Objection. We got them.
it's over. It is exactly.
We got them. They
It's over,
still
Kanye.
suck.
It's over.
They don't suck, okay? iPhones are amazing because you might drop it one day and it won't break. You drop it the next day and the thing shatters, excuse me. But listen, that is like humans. We could fall and we might not get hurt. The next day you could fall and you are at the trauma center. That is what happened to Timmy, but with an Android. That didn't make any sense at all, but that doesn't matter. That's not what we care about. He's wearing a cow outfit, all right? All right? Sorry, I'm getting emotional. On Easter Eve, I promised myself I wouldn't do this.
Thank you. All right, well, I'm afraid that the decision goes to the jury. So, if you vote in favor of Android, please. iPhone. A little too close to call. Can you try that again? Android. Going to Chuck E. Cheese later, Timmy. iPhone. Wow. Even though this is Florida, I can still tell who wins that vote. It's you guys. The winner is iPhone. I will see you later, and I could use a kind of court. Thank you. Thank you.
Still just feeling poor little Timmy. 18 years old in the Android. Sometimes we like to take a more serious side. We like to show our little artsier side. And that's what we're going to do now in this next little fun game for you. So I'm going to have two pairs of actors come out, and they're going to play a scene. One is how it would be sort of in modern times, and then we'll go back to the Shakespearean era to see what it would be like in a more medieval twist. So let me bring up my actors out here. And for Joe and Carolyn, let's just get and actually it's for LD and Tom as well. Let's get like a modern day problem, something that maybe something a friend of yours called. Hey, I have this problem, and it's this something that's been perplexing a friend or something.
I can't pay the rent.
You can't pay the rent, man. Can't pay the rent of what? Of anything in general, or just struggling to pay the rent. And Carolyn and Joe, they're going to perform this scene as it would be here in 2015, and then in our more classical style, we'll have Tom and LD doing it more in Shakespeare style. This is Shakespeare scene.
With the new Obamacare premiums,
I see. The checkbook. There's no money.
what are we going to do?
Oh, it can't come from me.
I think I'm going to have to get a second job.
Oh, behold, Reginald, because of the king's health care, we are unable to afford the shillings needed for our dwelling.
We must sell the goat and we must sell the llama, all because of some blatherskite named Obama.
No! I must protect this family, and I shall go to a new line of work, perhaps mill work or goating.
I signed up for day laboring outside the home.
Just be careful riding in the back of those trucks.
I don't know if I can take the heat here in Florida.
Take these towels with you.
Thank you.
Behold, it is done. I have signed up to thy place of mill work to do laboring in the day.
Fie unto thee! I brandish upon thee my saber! Thou art not made, nor am I, for manual labor!
Ha! You think I am not prepared for this, Reginald?
I'm sorry, there's 15 kids here now. I figured if I could take care of all the kids, I can make money.
Perhaps I could use them in day laboring.
I think they're all under 2.
I'll stay here and help you. It's really important for us to get the money to pay the rent.
I think I'd rather you go.
Egads! Our offspring have multiplied into 15!
Evidently, thy wife doth only what she likes, and that is why this house is filled with 15 tykes.
Behold, I shall take them all with me, and we will go and work at the labor during the day!
Oh. We have not the money for food or clothes. Thou must leave Home Depot. Please go work at Lowe's.
Not as amazing as what's about to happen. I need 2 actors out here. There they are. Joe, Tom. Tom are going to do some scenes, and they're going to be awesome scenes, but they aren't going to be as good as the scenes that I would do. So I'm going to stop them at certain times and get some different choices. Can I get one word? Horse. Horse. This is a new choice, horse.
You killed him. You killed him.
I thought they eat ravioli.
They don't eat ravioli. They don't eat ravioli. Or take them out of the damn can first.
You know I'm from the city. I don't know what to do out here on the ranch.
This is the second one. This is the second one. The first one you fed frozen dinners.
Freeze. New choice.
The first one you fed unfrozen dinners.
New choice.
The first one you fed my wife. It's a win-win, I understand.
Yeah, but I'm just learning my way around here. I had the same problem with the pigs and the goats.
You are such an Easterner. Really. I mean, you're like a dude.
New choice.
You're like a jerk.
New choice.
You're like my wife.
New choice.
You're like my wife's boyfriend who was a jerk and a dude.
Yes, I'm a jerk. That's why I came out here. I want to live this simple life. I want to get out of the city.
New choice.
I want to move to the West Coast.
New choice.
I want to go snowmobiling with Martha Stewart.
Well, who doesn't? That's why we all came out here. I got here. This is a branding iron.
Okay.
You put it in the heat, and then that's what you use to brand the cattle and the horses and the pigs and stuff like that.
Ah.
You stick it and it goes.
Back in the city, we just pee our names into the snow.
We don't really have a lot of snow out here, but you take the branding iron, see, and you stick it in the fire like that, and then
New motion.
You take the branding iron, so you stick it in the fire, and woo! Yeah, there it is.
New motion.
You take the branding iron, see, and you stick it in the fire. And I'm not really sure. Oh, so you're getting it.
I'm forever owned by the Bar Q Ranch.
I'm glad that you're now out here in the West with all us cowpokes. Because in the East, I mean, you just weren't living a real wholesome life.
Well, if I'm going to do this right, I want you to teach me how to say cowboy things.
New choice.
I want you to teach me how to dance around the campfire.
New choice.
I want you to teach me how to inseminate the cow.
Thank you. That was new choice.
Freeze! This is not a normal family. In fact, they're the unusuals, and they each have something unusual about each and every one. This is the mom, and as they're here having their breakfast, the mom has an unusual job. What is her line of profession?
Stripper.
A stripper? Yes. Okay. She's a stripper. This is the son, and something really unusual happened to him at school the other day. What happened to him at school?
He came out of the closet.
He came out of the closet. And here finally we have the father. He has an unusual secret that he's keeping from the family. What is that secret?
You wear women's clothes.
I'm sorry, wait, we got two different things here. Let's get, what's his unusual secret?
Drug dealer.
He's a drug dealer. All right. So we have a stripper mom. We have a son that came out of the closet at school recently. And we have a drug dealer who's keeping that drug dealing from the family. And this is a day in the life of the unusuals.
Honey, feel them. They're brand new.
Can't we just once have rainbow pancakes?
Who that? Who that? Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
It was just the dog scratching at the door.
Do we have enough napkins? Do we have enough napkins? Do we have enough napkins? Do we have enough napkins?
You didn't say anything about my hair this morning. I got extensions. 3-foot extensions.
I'm going to put some of your powdered sugar on my pancakes.
All right, you know, that powdered sugar ain't free. That ain't free. That ain't free. That ain't free.
It's your kid.
He's got to learn to get a job.
Get a job?
Just like his old man.
He's in 8th grade.
I'm going to school. I don't need a job.
See, you're running our kid off.
They think I came out. They came out at school. I didn't want to. I just needed attention. I'm not really gay. Okay, well, yes, I am. I like to dress in my mom's clothes, what little she has. But I just needed attention. I want them to notice me. My dad's always out on the street corner. My mom, I don't know exactly what she does, but I think she's from Europe because she talks about Poles. I just don't know how to get their attention. That's all I could do.
Jimmy, what happened the other week was crazy with you. I think we better come over to your house and talk about it. Your mom's going to be home, right? Well, yeah, we can get to the bottom of it, as long as she's there.
When you come to my house, I want you to come for me, not for my mom.
Absolutely. We will be there, right? Right?
Yeah, but your mom is so hot. Come on, you have to admit your mom is hot.
I mean,
not as hot as Sally over there. I mean, puberty's been kind to her.
But tell us the truth. Have you ever thought weird thoughts about your mom?
Right now, I'm so confused. That's wrong on just so many
You're
levels.
thinking about it right now. You see?
Yes, I am.
You are.
Yes,
I can tell. Why, you don't think about that. I will just think about your mom.
Okay.
I will do that for you. I'm thinking about your mom right now and me with her.
Is that GQ for kids in your backpack?
I'm taking it home for somebody. I'm just keeping it for somebody. It's not mine. Why are you asking?
Never seen GQ for kids before. I didn't know they put out.
Why are you in that thing anyway all the time? You like trying on different outfits, or like why are you always in there?
Man's business when you look good, man. The chicks got charm.
Good afternoon. I'm Mr. Robertson. Oh, would you mind going in the closet and getting me the eraser, please?
Be glad to, Mr. Robertson.
Yeah, please. Thank you. Good kid. All right. Come out of there.
Again.
Thank you.
Sorry, I had to do a quick change.
Okay. Well, it's nice to see you boys.
Thank you, Mr. Roberts.
I've met your mom. Here. I didn't have change for 20 last time, so if you could just... Okay, we're cool, right?
That's all.
In fact, you know, I could use another piece of chalk. Would you go back into the closet again?
Now you can take Sally to the prom, man.
Sally.
Hey, matter of fact, while you're giving out money at home, I owe your dad this.
It's never about me.
Oh, I love your form. Joni, I mean, you have improved so much.
You know, I was at that gay strip club, Tito's, you know, over by the river.
Yeah?
I thought I saw your son there.
At Tito's?
At Tito's.
Oh, yeah, you're what? My son, are you I mean...
Well, it wasn't your daughter. I think it was your little son. He was hanging out there at Tito's.
Wow. I mean, I've been hearing things about my husband hanging out at the high school, and then my son hanging out at Tito's?
Yeah. I mean, they cater to a younger group. I don't know. I don't know.
Wow. Should I buy extensions?
You know, I don't think Workman's Comp covers the slippery pole that they've been putting in here.
I know you have a much tighter grip than I do. Tito, my son, he's my dream. He's my grandbaby hope, and I'm not sure. And then, oh, my husband is I think my husband might have maybe a crush on a teenage girl. I don't know why he would spend so much time at a high school. And then anytime somebody comes like near our front door, he jumps. And I'm so confused. I feel like I get no attention in the house.
I get no attention in the house. You know what I'm saying? Here I am trying to make everybody happy. My wife with her how many long extensions, and my faggy little son talking about his damn problems. Shoot, let me tell y'all something. The streets is hard, all right? The street, what? Who that? But a man's got to do what a man's got to do for his family. So I find me potential customers, and they just happen to be at the high school. And yeah, I'm in a relationship. You may not agree with it because of the age difference, but you know what? There's a Romeo and Juliet law. You know what that means? If we read Romeo and Juliet, we can go out.
I got this for you at school today.
$20?
Don't ask me why.
From Mr. Rogers. That's right.
Where have you been working? Where have you been working? Who are you with? Who are you working with? Who are you working with?
I'm the middleman at the middle school. I was just transferring it to you, Dad. But I'm so happy you finally paid attention to me. You cared enough about to point that gun at me.
Well, I'm proud of you, faggy son.
Well, maybe I know how to relieve some tension in this place.
Oh, you're too old for me now.
might need to rename that game in Miami. I don't know if that was so unusual. A stripper, a drug dealer, and a gay kid came out of the pub. Oh, that's the normals. Let me get my cast out here, please. Let's give it up for these guys. All right, let me get, what's the first car you ever drove this side? Honda Civic. Right. First job you ever held down? McDonald's. Right. Something you always wanted to be when you grew up? Superhero. Right. Favorite season? Football season. Right, let's review.
Honda Civic.
Right.
McDonald's.
Right.
Superhero.
Right.
Football season.
Right. This is Four Corners.
It's called the Night Machine.
Dad, I had to borrow it.
Again?
Yes.
It's the Night Machine.
I know you only want to drive it at night, but I had to take it to school today.
You take the bus to school, not the Night Machine. The Night Machine's for me. I put on my gloves and my helmet, and I drive the Night Machine.
Right.
Eat more chicken! Eat more chicken! Look at my sign! What are you doing to the precious cows?
The beef lobby will not stand for this.
Yes, they will. It is for your best interest. We will protest every one of your stores.
Well, it's a good thing we're planning on changing to earthworms.
Right.
Oh my God, Wonder Woman?
You like?
Seriously?
Yes, they're new too.
Oh my God, you look just awful.
I know, a little saggy, but you know.
I mean, really, it's like anything would have been better than this. A do-rag, maybe, but like this is just, oh!
Right.
Billy Bob, they don't call them the Oilers no more. They're the Texans or the Titans or whatever. I don't care.
That's what's wrong with America.
That's right. When it was the Oilers, you could count on them.
When they were the Oilers, they were dependable.
When they were the Oilers, they won a couple games.
I say we make a rally.
Make them what?
Hey, Dad.
What?
I looked it up on Wikipedia. Calling that car a night machine does not make it cool.
Made it cool back in '59.
Right.
Eat more fish! Your worms, you're taking on the worms, and the fish are not living anymore. All the worms are gone.
Right.
Now see, this is how you wear a Wonder Woman costume.
Right.
We need to take back this contract.
Right. Right.
Come here, Timmy. Now see, this is how you do a Wonder Woman costume. Look at Timmy.
It's gorgeous.
Isn't it?
It is.
Way better than you.
I know.
Way better than you. You can go, Timmy. Don't talk to those boys over there.
Right.
Billy Bob, I'm your speech pathologist.
Right. Right. Left. Left.
Today's the day we take back this contract.
That was Four Corners.
McDonald's aside, what I need for this next piece is a one-word title of a song or book or movie.
Freebird.
Freebird, and this is Living Room.
Yeah, I just heard one of the original founding members of Leonard Skinner. Yeah, that's the one. Died today.
Really?
Yep. I mean, the band hasn't had any problems over the years, so I guess it's not a big deal. But yeah.
It's weird how like we're like in a time. It's so weird. We're at a time like all celebrities are dying like left and right.
All celebrities that people our age know.
Well, your age.
My
Yeah.
yeah, right.
Yeah, I lost out on Keith Richardson in the pool. I didn't think he'd make it this long.
Yeah, celebrity deaths. That's an uplifting
direction here.
Yeah.
None of the ones you want to go.
No.
Really go though.
No.
Kanye still.
He did this weird thing on that 40th anniversary for SNL where he just like laid down and had his head perched up. It's like, are you being crucified or are you getting possessed? Or did you guys see that?
No, if only.
Only.
I was driving my kid to school one morning, and Three Dog Night came on, Joy to the World. I started singing to it, and he was surprised I knew the lyrics.
To any song coming over a radio.
Right, exactly. And he said, how do you know this? I said, this is Three Dog Night. This is what I listened to when I was younger. He thought for a moment and then said, are they still alive?
And
Are they?
Are they?
Really,
I don't know, but
I'm not even sure they were alive when they did that song. Nobody knows who they were.
Yeah.
They were.
Dad, I want you to put on Frozen. Turn this crap off, Dad.
Son, this is Fantasia. This is Fantasia.
I don't care about some has-been American Idol. Why are you always listening to this garbage, Dad? All my friends' dads listen to classic rock. And all you care about are the people who didn't win.
Son, we gotta get on the same page.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do, son.
If that's the page you're on, I don't want to be on it.
Okay, son.
I want to die.
Okay, son.
I want to be gone.
I'm a believer. I'm a believer, son. I'm a believer. Your dad's a believer. Your mom's a believer. We're believers.
I'm adopted.
You're a hater. Hater be a hater.
What I'm going to need for you, I know you want this rock band thing to work. I'm going to need you to die.
that's right. Poets get famous after they die.
Yes.
Rock stars too.
Yes. Aside from Keith Richardson, the rest of them, they're all dead. All the famous ones.
Ah, that's how I can achieve immortality.
Yeah, so I need to know how you want to die.
I thought you were gonna like pretend I put out a press release or something. You're serious.
No, we've got several choices for death, and you need to choose.
Well, I don't want to burn. I know that.
Yeah, it's better to burn out than to fade away. We learned that from, a famous band.
I'm in my prime.
That's the time to die, 27. That's when you die.
Okay, what are my choices?
Well, pretty much drug overdose or car crash.
Which is cool? Cooler. Their plane crash. They remember Buddy Holly forever for that.
Who?
Right, you can't join the band because she's a girl. Right, you can't join the band.
I can do a sex change for you.
No, you can't. We don't have any sponsors join the band either. In fact, nobody's in the band but me, and so you can't join the band because I'm the band. I'm really lonely, but the rehearsals go like that. We just really we get a lot done.
Yeah.
No egos. Nobody thinks they're better than me because I'm me. Right? So, if you want to be like in the other band, like the place like you can open for my band, you could be a band that opens for my band.
How about a groupie?
Never had one of those.
A groupie, and then maybe occasionally I might play drums for you as a groupie.
No, that would be like being in a band, and then I have to.
Oh, I'll start a groupie, and then we can work it out. We can work
Right.
out. Yeah.
And I could be the groupie for your band,
Okay, good.
which is you, right?
Would you play guitar in my band?
And one of us will die, Right, we'll be you.
Can we
You'd
vote on
be
that?
dying. You'd be the one to die, right? And it'd be in the papers and everything,
And
right?
then it'd be your own band again.
It'd be my band. Right, yeah, right.
So you'd have two bands.
I'd have your band and my band. We'd merge, and you'd be dead and I'd have
be
both
dead,
the bands.
so yeah.
Keith Richards, done. Who's next? There's a lot of celebrities to go through.
I wanted to be famous. My name's Kanye.
You've come to the right place. Any last words you want your publicist to put out in the magazines?
I want him to say, Beyonce should have won that. So when I was a kid, I grew up in like a town of 12,000, and we didn't have cliques because we didn't have enough people for, like you couldn't have cool kids, and because there weren't enough kids. So we all just kind of pulled all our money together and bought beer.
I grew up in an even smaller town than that, and I remember in high school, it was so exciting because we got a computer. One computer for the entire high school.
Was that a word processor, or was it like an actual computer?
It was actually a computer at that point, and only one kid knew what to do with it, so he sat in all day.
Yeah. I remember how cool it used to be, just like to see a floppy disk. You know, those things are like the size of pancakes.
Yeah.
You know? I was just amazed how this like floppy little thing could actually hold like all that information. That intrigued me when I was a kid.
Yeah, I remember buying my first Mac, like in the 80s, and I paid $5,000 for it. It had 2 megs of RAM. Two.
That's $5,000 you ever spent.
Yeah.
Get out of here, Ronald. Stop looking over my shoulder. I'm the only one who knows what to do.
What is that? Is that a calculator?
It's a giant. Yeah, it's a tree. That's what it is. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Leave me alone. I don't want anybody else to know what I'm doing.
What are you doing?
I'm typing.
He types, and little letters come up on this TV screen.
Why don't you guys go smoke a joint? or why don't you hit him with your car? You got a car, right?
Is that a cat?
Get your beer.
What is the cat doing?
So, like, instead of going home, like, and watching actual people on a TV screen, we could be here watching little letters on a TV
No, you
screen.
can't. It's just me.
Do they have any baseball games? Because I was going to play baseball with
Yeah,
my friends,
yeah.
but
It's a
now I
flag.
probably don't need to.
Principal Anderson, I'd like to schedule some time to use the school pencil.
Principal Anderson, I had signed up 3 weeks to use that pencil.
Don't make me use it after him. He slobbers on it.
I was going to sign up 4 weeks ago to use the pencil, but I didn't have a pencil to sign up with.
Kids, I love you all so much that I have saved my money, and there are now two pencils.
Whoa!
That's amazing.
Did you win the lottery?
You get
I
money
did,
for this?
I did, exactly. I'm going to try and maybe tax return or something.
4 pencils!
What? What? You got the money?
It depends, Are you a metalhead or a goth?
Yes. I had to be on both teams. Didn't you see the sign-up sheet?
This area here is for country western only.
Well, you can stay over there.
This school is divided.
Hey.
You have to know your spot.
Hey, Matt.
Hey, what's up, buddy? He's
Hey.
country.
Metalhead or God? We're from a small town of only 800. We have to be both. We're a
Who's that?
combination of metalhead and God. We're moth. We're moths.
Is this the loser meeting?
Over there.
Good.
Form a line.
How big a town are you from?
I don't know.
Wow.
My mom and dad.
That's huge.
I left the house only a couple times. They said there's a lot of people, but I can't verify it.
Oh, the Lord.
Yeah, I'm from a smaller town than that. Because I never left the house. Because if I had left the house and went out in the backyard, I'd be in another town. That's how small our town
Everybody
is.
in my town lives in one room of this large house. We're not allowed to leave the room.
Wow, you had it easy. My first town was the couch.
Wow.
My dad put cigarettes out on me.
So like I tried smoking like one time, like cigarettes in high school. I tried it for like a week, but I just couldn't handle it because I kept getting like very, very dizzy. And I'm not gonna lie, I did it because I saw a lot of kids doing it to be cool. So I figured, okay, I'll give this a shot. But it was like the worst experience ever, and I had the weird taste in my mouth, and I'm like, I don't understand why people enjoy this. I really don't know.
I smoked a tiny little bit when I was like 20-something, but mid-20s, because I liked it. Like, I liked a cigarette with a cup of coffee. That was it. So I would buy a pack of cigarettes, and it would last me 6 months. And I keep it in the freezer, you know, because it would go bad.
The freezer?
Really, I'd have one cigarette, and then I wouldn't have one for weeks and weeks and weeks. And apparently that doesn't qualify you as a smoker. That qualifies you as a creepy guy.
I smoked mine for the first time 6 months ago. And because I work for a cigar company, high-end cigar company, and we had this guy who's like a tobacco sommelier who goes and rates tobacco all over the world. So the only way you could take a part of the seminar was that you smoked. So the two guys in my office took me in the back and kind of showed me how to smoke so that I could be a part of this tobacco sommelier experience.
Hey, welcome to Pfizer. You shoot up?
No, man.
You can't come in here.
I smoke Marlboros.
Whoa, dude, you're into it hard.
Yeah, man.
I didn't know.
Gold.
I didn't know. Marlboro Gold?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Flip
The
top,
actual
yeah.
gold cigar.
Yeah.
Cigarette. That's
Yeah.
great. That's great. But this is Merck. We don't like cigarettes. We're anti-cigarettes.
Anti-cigarette.
Anti-cigarettes. We like drugs. Like antidepressants and things like that. You gotta be in a little bit harder than cigarettes.
I smoke.
You ever smoked a
More than
Xanax before?
Yes, I have. I have. I smoked Xanax.
Then you're in.
In fact, I'm smoking one right now as I'm talking to you.
Well, then you won't want to high five me.
Oh, yes, this is a fine selection of tobacco here. This is a Chardonnay cigar.
That's right. We grow our tobacco in the vineyards of Santa Monica.
Very impressive. Oh, I see you have another fine brand, the Chardonnay Blanc cigar.
Yes. California has run out of water. We now irrigate with wine.
Here, let me open up another pack of these Pinot Noirs. Go.
Ah, yes.
I think you'll find these have a really excellent nose.
Oh, yes, I can smell the person that made these.
A man who knows his cigar. Cigarettes.
Well, I'm going to give this cigar establishment an A-.
Why minus?
Well, I'm not satisfied with the customer satisfaction here.
Too bad, because most people are satisfied with satisfaction.
Well, I am not satisfied until I know that the satisfaction has been satisfactory for satisfactory reasons.
I'm satisfied with that.
I just can't get no satisfaction.
out this song with us. Thank you guys. Well, you've seen our cast tonight. We got some, you know, sharp pencils in the box, some not so sharp. But for the most part, but these people individually, not that great. But together, our panel that we're about to create tonight forms what's called a super brain. This super brain is capable of answering any question you might have. So you guys are in for a treat if you are wondering, you know, complex questions like what's the meaning of life? Is Easter Eve really Easter Eve or Holy Saturday? Questions such as this. Anything you might want to know tonight, you will be able to find out the answer to from our panel of experts. Let's bring them out now. Why wait any further? Panel of experts, please come on out. Look at this. Look at they walk alike. So audience, it's up to you. You could throw them a softball or you could throw them a curveball. Whatever you want, they will answer for you. So raise your hand if you have a question, anything you want to know. Go ahead. Ask away. Any question you want. Nothing too dumb. Yes, you in the back, sir.
What is Sarah Palin's IQ?
What? Some people might already think they know, but let's find out from our panel. Panel, what's Sarah Palin's IQ?
Sarah Palin's
IQ
is not present.
Usually I have to justify these answers, but I think that one was perfect. This side of the room, who's got a question over here? Anybody? Yes, you, sir.
Do vegetarians eat animal crackers?
Do vegetarians eat animal crackers?
Some vegetarians
tend
to eat animal
crackers
because they have
desires.
Vegetarian is almost like the college lesbian. For a little while, you want to, you go vegetarian, but we know they're sneaking their little meat crackers. They're doing it. We know it's there. On the outside, they're vegetarian, supposedly, and vegan. Anyway, anybody else? Questions?
What should I do with an erection that lasts 6 hours or longer?
Call a doctor. Well, the panel knows better than me. Panel, this gentleman, this sounds like this might be something that's happening. And it might be happening right now. But if it's not, if he should have an erection that lasts 6 hours, what should he do?
Hang a
Hi.
on it.
Make it art! That's what you do, you turn it into art! What are you going to do? Maybe wait it out. We got time for 2 more questions, and I hope these are good ones. What else do we want to know? You guys came here, you got to be wondering something. You're searching for answers. That's what brought you here, right? No?
When will weed be legal?
When will we be legal? Like as in you're underage right now? Weed? When will weed be legal, panel?
Thursday.
Last question. Last question. Yes. I bet you a lot of the panel doesn't even know what that word means. But
Ghetto. What's so ghetto?
I don't know if those are synonymous, chongo and ghetto, but okay. What? Well, explain chongo. What does chongo mean?
Kind of ghetto. Like,
Good. Use the word in the definition. Why is Hialeah so chongo? Ghetto.
Hialeah
is
scary.
Hialeah is scary, guys. Let's give it up for our panel of experts. The panel of experts! They had to walk on the way out. I don't know.
Welcome to the Instant Log Rush Dating Game Show, The Love Machine. Here's your host, Tom!
Welcome to The Love Machine!
time I say the word love, followed by the word machine, you need to go absolutely crazy. So I'll say it now. Love machine. Okay, thanks for coming to the Love Machine. What we're going to do right now is we're going to turn some house lights up, and we're going to find a lovely, lovely bachelorette who would like to be a member of our cast appearance and be a part of the Love Machine. So raise your hand if the person next to you is the person that would like to come up. Because you're probably not going to be the person who wants to come up. I'm going to grab you. I'm going to get you. What? Oh, I see people pointing to one another here. You're pointing to her. That's great. That means you. Yeah, you. Yeah.
I just got married.
That's a technicality. Technicality. Okay. You're not married?
No.
Oh, what's that? Too bad. You got married sooner. Come on up. Come on up. Allison. We can give Allison a round of applause for being our unwilling victim, our unwilling contestant here on the Love Machine. Allison, where are you from?
Miami.
Miami, okay. And what do you do?
I'm a recreational therapist.
Recreational therapist. Wow, I could probably use that, but we'll talk later. So you're single. Mm-hmm. Technically single. Everybody is technically single. That's how we all look at it here on the Love Machine. So what we're going to ask you to do is you're going to choose among 3 wonderful, eligible Miami bachelors, and it's going to be a tough choice because, well, this is Miami. We're all cool here on the Love Machine. So what I'm going to ask you to do, Allison, is to place this on over your face so that you can't see them. Okay? You can do that. All right. There you go. Oh yeah, what's the name of your friend who volunteered you for this? Christy. Okay. Christy, you will get revenge on the Love Machine. Allison, are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready? Good. By the way, who's the lucky guy who thinks that he's going home with you? Alex, I'm so sorry, Alex, but maybe we can find some lucky prize for you. But for now, what we're going to do is we're going to introduce you one by one to each of our bachelors. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Allison, meet bachelor number 1.
Feeling nostalgic? Our first contestant comes all the way from Malibu, California, and all the way from the 1980s. He may be known from his series of jazzercise videotapes, or he may be known as a person of interest by your local sex crimes unit. Either way, please welcome Arnold Jazzmatazz. Allison, I am Arnold Jazzmatazz. It's been 8 years since they've allowed me this close to a woman. This is why I wanted this date with you. Intoxicating. I can tell already by your body language that you're attracted to me. And I can read body languages very well in Braille. When it comes time to choose the contestant, if you know what's good for you, and I know that you do, choose contestant number 1, Arnold Jazzmatazz.
Okay. sorry that we only had one blindfold. You're actually the luckiest person in the theater right now. We don't have to unsee what we all do. Okay, let's introduce, as if it wasn't tough enough already, Bachelor number 2.
Bachelor number 2 spends nights patrolling different zones of unincorporated Dade County. That's right, folks. Captain Courage is a real-life superhero who, matter-of-factly, just received his 60-day sobriety chip and is looking for someone special to celebrate this moment with.
I can kiss I will stand by you forever.
That paper lied. I'm on day 6 of a 7-day venture house. And day 7's got your name on it, sweetheart. Me and you, we're gonna go get us a couple of tall boys, or you pick. You pick what you want. I'm a gentleman. That's the area I specialize in, gentlemanly. We'll cruise around on my bicycle. I got a basket. Stole it from some little girl. She's still looking at the poor thing. Listen, Allie. Let's get down to it, all right? I don't got a lot of time. I mean, I literally don't have a lot of time. I got cirrhosis. I did some digging, some research, and you're a match. I want your liver. I don't want it, I need it. Help me live. Help us go on together. We will make beautiful babies. Well, that's a lie. I don't know why I said that. I thought that would appeal to your motherly instincts. But I can't have children. My seed is spoiled. But I don't know why I feel so comfortable telling you all this personal information. But goddamn it, I love you.
Allison, how are we doing so far? The Love Machine!
Tough choice so far, huh? Yes. Tougher than you could possibly imagine if you're not sitting here. Okay, let's get our third bachelor to make it an even 3. Bachelor number 3.
Bachelor number 3 is the world's greatest magician in Homestead. Now he's looking for someone to believe in magic. Please welcome David Magnifico.
What is your name? I already knew that. Allison, tell the truth. Have we ever met before? I'll take that as a no. Allison, I'm a man of many wonders, and I can show you things that will blow your mind. Yes, just like that. You would make a fine assistant. Do you like being split in two? I'll take that as a yes. I will see you later, Allison. Can you see me? I'm invisible.
Oh, yeah, Allison. If only he could make one of us disappear, but he can't, because we have now to go to the question round, where you get to ask a question of each and every one of our bachelors here on the Love Machine! So, Allison, which bachelor would you like to ask? Bachelor number one. A question for bachelor number one.
Where do you get all your energy from?
Where do you get all your energy from, bachelor number one?
Well, it helps with the charities. I every year go on the 1K walkathon to help stamp out the people that are trying to stamp out peeping Toms. And I'll have plenty of energy to take you on a date. I'm sure you'll first want to walk me through your neighborhood and display your trophy. And don't worry, it will be an unforgettable night. And if you do forget, no worries, I will have recorded every bit of it. Just remember, I'm contestant number one, Arnold Chasmataz.
In case you forgot, that's contestant number one, Arnold Chasmataz. All right. A question for one of the other two. Who do you choose? Bachelor number two. What's your question for bachelor number two? How many girlfriends have you had, bachelor number two?
Allison, I think it's important you know that before I answer that question, I have severe flank pain right now. So whatever I say, I don't know if I really even mean it. How many girlfriends have I had? 17. I just made up an arbitrary number. I didn't know if that was a lot or a little. Allison, I love you. I want to be with you. I want to be in you. In your heart. Like you're in Captain Courage's heart. And my basket. Let's go for a ride, Allison. Hop on my bars. Giddy up, girl. I'm going to parade you around my damn neighborhood. And I don't care if the girl whose bike this is sees us. Let her know I love you.
Oh, yeah, he's fading fast. Do you have a question for bachelor number three, David Magnifico?
How did you choose to be a magician?
How did you choose to be a magician, David Magnifico?
Would you be amazed if I knew you were going to ask me that question? Just say yes.
Yes.
Sir, please read my prediction out loud. Wait for it.
She will ask that question.
Natalie, I wanted to be a magician because I saw the greats. I saw all the Copperfields and I saw all the David Blaines and I thought, I could do better! And I can do better with you. Have you ever been on a magic carpet ride? Good. I promise you, a night with me, you'll have the greatest magic carpet ride ever with no camera tricks. Well, maybe one.
Amazing. All right, now that you have had a chance to ask a question and hear the answers from all three bachelors, it's time for you to decide which bachelor you will make your own. But before we do that, of course, we go to our audience and to give you maybe a little help, a little hint, because they're unfortunately not blindfolded. So audience, if I were to say who should Allison pick, would it be number one? Yes! Bachelor number two? Yes. Bachelor number three? Yes.
No fair, he hypnotized them all.
Close.
They called her Natalie.
Yeah.
Close.
Big old or no?
It's close. Allison, before all three of them start calling you Natalie, Allison,
I changed it.
You're now Natalie. I'm sorry, Allison. Okay, Allison, this is the moment of truth for you. Which bachelor do you choose?
The first one sounded good, but the third one had more excitement from the crowd, more
Yes.
vibe.
Yeah.
I picked 3.
3! Thank you, gentlemen. On the chairs at the stage. Allison, stand up. Come face me, and we'll take off the blindfold. And just take off your blindfold. Come over here to face me. And don't turn around because we don't want to spoil the wonderful surprise coming up for you. Right now, first you're going to meet the bachelors that you didn't choose. Allison, meet bachelor number 1.
I can tell now that you look disappointed in your choice now. One day, I will know you will come to regret your decision because I will see it in your eyes. And I will see it in your eyes because I will be stalking you. Jasmine.
Thank you, bachelor number 1. Are you sorry? Are you sorry now? No, not yet? Okay, maybe you'll be sorry now. Bachelor number 2, come on out.
I can be your hero, baby. I can kiss away I will stand by you forever.
Yes, Allison. Say goodbye, Allison. Because I will literally be dying. No match.
You could have done a good thing tonight, Allison. You could have done a good thing, but I understand. Because you've got something really good happening now. Because you chose bachelor number 3.
You and I will go to the most magical place on earth, Magic City Casino.
That's right. Allison, you and David Magnifico will have our first grand prize, which is 2 nights in the Econo Lodge in Hialeah, just off of Okeechobee. Second prize, of course, would be 4 nights in that same place. I hope you're happy. I hope you've decided that maybe this is for you and maybe this is for you. You never know. You might be out of luck. Who knows? But what I want you to do right now is to give our audience a great big kiss from the Love Machine. Say goodbye. Allison, David, go off on your duty. The Love Machine, thank you.
Between my 2 actors. No brother, sister, co-worker, something like that?
Partner.
They're partners, okay? So they're partners, they interpret that. And then what I need from over on this side of the audience, any letter of the alphabet.
W.
W. They're going to start with W, and every part of their phrases have to start with the next letter in the alphabet. This is the alphabet.
Whey protein is the best.
Xbox. You played my Xbox again.
You told me I could use it.
0 times. That's how many times I told you could use it.
All the other kids, they were using it too.
and just not me.
By the way, whey protein isn't as good as anybody.
Check the facts. Check this physique.
Don't make me laugh. You call that physique?
Everybody thinks so. Everybody thinks I'm tough.
Forget being tough. It's never going to happen.
Get out of here.
I just might do that.
I would love it if you just left.
Just left.
Okay.
Let me see. I'll leave with my Xbox.
Maybe you won't.
Nintendo. I'll leave with that too.
Okay. You can have the Nintendo. I don't want that.
PlayStation.
Quit! No, that's too much. You went too far.
Really?
Seriously. Put down one of them.
This one.
You always take the good ones, don't you?
Very well. I'll leave all of them for you.
Whey protein is the best.
Alright, so, quick question. You guys had a good time so far? Awesome. Well, unfortunately, folks, we've come to the end of our show for tonight. But we're going to leave you with a special treat that's called our medley. Let's get the whole cast out here and give a big round of applause. All right, what we're going to sing now is sort of a medley of different things right now for your enjoyment. What I need from this side of the audience is you're walking in a Walmart and there's something in the aisle that you really want to buy. What is that one thing you want to buy at Walmart?
Battery.
Battery, thank you from this side of the audience. Ventriloquist on this side of the audience. All right, this is 185 batteries.
185 batteries walk into a bar. Bartender says, I'm sorry, 185 batteries, I can't serve you. 185 batteries say, why not? Bartender says, we don't take charges here.
185 batteries walk into the bar. The bartender says, I'm not going to serve you 185 batteries. The 185 batteries say no. Why not? The bartender says, because we don't like little A's in this place. We want the big D's.
185 batteries walk into a bar. Bartender says, I can't serve you 185 batteries. 185 batteries say, why not? The bartender says, every time you come in here, you're so negative.
All right, from this side of the audience, and I mean this side of the audience, there was a job that you always wanted to have when you grew up. What was that job?
Carney.
A carny, thank you very much. This is the world's worst carny.
Hi. It's very little to get on this ride, and it's very, very safe. And I'm not going to molest you in the back afterwards.
Going faster? I can do faster. I can do faster. I can do faster.
Yeah, I know they're perfect. It's because I wore my retainer all that time.
Yeah, I'm a Wilson from Wilson Phillips.
Yeah, you can go on the ride. It's fun. You see, because the centripetal force is multiplied by pi r squared, and just because he's smart.
We got it. All right. Now here's a quick trivia for everyone. Everyone watch the show CSI Miami? 4 of you? Okay, great. Well, there's a scene in CSI Miami where the lead guy, I don't remember what his name is. Whoever the hell he is. He looks at a dead body. He looks up, takes off his glasses, and says something really, really corny. That's what you're going to see right now. So from this side of the audience, can I get your favorite hobby? A favorite hobby of yours? Swimming? All right. This is CSI Miami swimming.
I see you swim with the sharks in the Indian River.
This guy was swimming all day. I think he died of a stroke. Looks like this guy lost his wade.
Like this guy's as stiff as a diving board.
Looks like this guy drowned.
All right. Looks like this guy's life is H2 over.
All right, now we're gonna set the mood a little bit. So if we can get a little bit of mood lighting.
Oh God.
And what I need now is I need your favorite object in your home. From anyone in the audience, your favorite object in your home. What was that?
Blender.
Blender. This is double entendre blender.
I like my men, like I like my blenders. You know how to mix it up.
I like my women like I like my blenders. Like pulse, push a button.
I like my women like I like my blenders. Sitting on the counter, squirting all over them.
I like my women like I like my blenders. I only pull them out for parties.
I like my women like I like my blenders. 2 quarts of margarita.
I like my women like I like my blenders. I stick my hand in and I hurt my finger.
All right, let me get one more object that you like in your home. One more object.
That you used to like.
One more of your favorite objects at home.
No.
Okay, name any object in your home.
My dog.
What?
Dog.
Dog? That's an object?
It's a ceramic dog.
Oh, ceramic dog. That makes it better. This is double entendre, ceramic dog.
I like my women like I like my ceramic dogs. I pick them up at flea markets.
I like my women like I like my ceramic dog. Plastered.
I like my women like I like my dogs. Doesn't happen very often. They're precious moments.
I like my women like I like my dogs. Waiting in their crate for me to come home and walk them.
Folks, that was our big show. We are Miami's home for improv and sketch comedy. This is our big show, and guess what? This ain't over. There's more. In about 15 minutes, we have an 11 o'clock show that you guys get to see for absolutely free. What? That's right. That's right. Absolutely free. You get to check out the 11 o'clock show. Completely different show. Completely different improv. Folks, we have shows coming on here every Friday and Saturday night here at the Just for Funny Theater and Training Center. If you want to know more about us, you can check out our website, www.justforfunny.com. Like us on Facebook. Please write a nice little review on Yelp. And is there anything else? Classes! We got classes coming up, starting up in the 3rd week of April. Sign up really, really quick. Classes sell out fast. Folks, we hope you stick around for the 11 o'clock show. If not, we want to thank you for coming to the theater where we save the drama for your mama and we bring you Just the Funny!